So what are these 5 scams? Let me start at number 5 and work our way to the single most dangerous one targeting seniors today. I promise you, number 1 will surprise you. Okay, scam number 5, tech support phantom hacker. So this scam works like this. A pop-up appears on your computer screen. It looks like it's from Microsoft and it says your computer is infected. Call this number immediately. Your immediate red flag is that Microsoft, Apple, and Google will never show a pop-up asking you to call a phone number. If you see this, close the browser immediately, do not call the number, and absolutely do not give remote access. And here's why you don't call, because once you let them in, they can see everything on your screen, your bank, your email, your passwords. And a newer variant, the FBI calls it the phantom hacker scam. It adds a second call, someone pretending to be from your bank. Then you get a fake third call from someone pretending to be a government agent. So there's 3 layers of authority and all of them are fake. They tell you that your retirement accounts are compromised. You need to move the money to a safe account, and just like that, your savings are gone. Seniors reported $159 million in losses from this scam last year, and that number continues to climb. Just remember, no legitimate company will ever call you unsolicited and ask for remote access to your computer, period. If that happens, hang up. If you're still concerned, call the company directly using the number on their official website. That's number 5. Number 4 is even scarier because the phone number looks completely real. Let me show you why. Scam number 4, government impersonation. This one preys on trust and fear, and it just drained nearly $800 million from Americans last year. And here's the pattern. Your phone rings. The caller ID says Social Security Administration or IRS or DEA. It looks real because they're spoofing the number. That means that your caller ID will show that it's the IRS or the DEA or the Social Security number. Next, the caller says your Social Security number has been suspended, or there's a warrant for your arrest, or your name is linked to some money laundering scheme. They have your real name. They have the last 4 of your Social Security number, and it sounds completely official. Then they tell you what to do. Buy gift cards, wire money, send cash by courier, cooperate, and keep it secret. One victim, a criminology professor who literally teaches people how crimes happen, lost over $500,000 to a government impersonation scam. A DEA impersonator told her that drug cartels had stolen her identity. They convinced her to cash out her home equity and wire everything to what they called a federal locker. She lost everything. Listen to me, no government agency will ever call and demand money, gift cards, or secrecy. That's not how it works. If someone says they're from the Social Security or IRS and then asks for money over the phone, it's a scam every single time. Number 3 is one I know personally, because I spent 20 years as a hospital CEO dealing with Medicare. Scam number 3, Medicare or health insurance. And this is where my background comes in as a former hospital CEO. The latest twist in 2026, scammers are now calling seniors saying Medicare is issuing a new chip-enabled card. They need your Medicare number to activate it. It sounds completely legitimate because Medicare is making real changes to Part D this year. The scammers are using actual policy updates as the bait. They also send official-looking laminated cards by mail. They look like they came from the government, but they did not. And here's a real case. A retired nurse in Florida, someone who spent her whole career in the hospitals, got a call from someone identifying themselves as a Medicare coordinator. They said her card had been flagged for fraudulent charges and they needed to verify her number to protect her benefits. She gave it. Within 2 weeks, somebody had billed Medicare $14,000 in her name for equipment she never received. She spent 3 years trying to clean this up. I spent 20 years running hospitals. I've overseen billing and benefits, and I can tell you something, Medicare will never call you unsolicited and ask for your Medicare number because they already have it. Medicare fraud costs this country an estimated $60 billion a year, and a huge chunk of this starts with a call just like the one I'm describing. The only number that matters, 1-800-Medicare, and use this number only. Before I get to number 2, the one where you hear your grandchild's voice, and it isn't them, if this information is useful to you, do one thing right now. Share this video with someone over 60. The FBI says awareness is the single most effective defense. One warning can save a retirement account. And if you want alerts like this every week, hit subscribe. Now let me show you the AI voice cloning scam. Scam number 2, AI voice cloning, the grandparent scam. And actually this one kind of keeps me up at night. This is a scary, scary scam. Your phone rings, you pick it up, and you hear your grandchild's voice. They're crying. They say they've been in a car accident or they've been arrested. They need money right now, and they beg you, don't tell mom or dad. They only need as little as 3 seconds of audio from any social media to clone a voice. 3 seconds. A birthday video, a graduation clip, that's all it takes. And pretty much all of our grandchildren, probably all of our children, have social media accounts and have posted a video at least one time in public. The FBI says the grandparent scams generated thousands of complaints last year, and now with AI, the voice is indistinguishable from the real person. I'm 58, I know. All of a sudden your heart jumps when you hear that. That's exactly what scammers are counting on. Emotion, panic, urgency, and love. Here's your defense, and it's simple. Create a safe word with your family right now, today. A word only you and your real family would know. So you call your grandchildren and you tell them a word. You don't want the word to be your street address, your dog's name, something that a scammer could guess. It has to be something that they could never guess, and only your family knows it, and they shouldn't tell anybody. And so when somebody calls, you say, what's the word? And if they can't tell you what the word is, it's a scam, and you hang up. And this is a sure way to defeat this scam. Scam number 1, investment fraud. It's also called pig butchering. And this is the number 1 scam that drains seniors of their money. In 2022, the FBI says $3.5 billion in reported losses. When you include crypto, that number goes to $4.3 billion. So it's called pig butchering, and it works like this. A stranger reaches out on social media, a dating app, even a wrong number text. They're friendly, patient. They build a relationship over weeks or months or even longer. Then they mention an investment opportunity, cryptocurrency. They show you a dashboard with incredible returns. You invest a little, it grows, you invest more, and when you try to cash out, the money and the person are gone. Now, AI chatbots now let scammers run dozens of these fake relationships at the same time. One scammer, multiple victims, all feeling like they found a real friend. Seniors lost $584 million to romance and confidence fraud alone last year, and that number does not include the unreported cases. So the red flag, anyone you've never met in person who brings up investing, especially crypto, is a scam until proven otherwise. Now remember the one rule that stops all 5. There's 5 scams, billions of dollars stolen, but here's the thing. Every single one of them shares the same weakness. They need you to engage. They need you on the phone. They need you in the conversation. FBI Special Agent Ron Miller put it perfectly. The longer scammers talk to victims, the more successful they are with the scam. Just don't engage. If you didn't initiate the contact, don't engage. Unknown number calling, don't answer. Pop up on your screen, don't call the number. Text from a grandchild asking for money, call them back on the number you already have. Unsolicited investment tip from a stranger, delete it. Getting scammed is not about intelligence. It's about timing. It's about catching someone in a distracted moment. These scammers are professionals. They study behavior. But if you understand the pattern, you stay in control. If you've already been targeted, or if you already lost money, file a report at ic3.gov. That's the FBI Online Reporting Center. Rapid reporting can sometimes help recover funds. and every report helps them track down these operations. If this has been helpful, subscribe if you want more clear, calm guidance on scams, Medicare, and staying safe after 60. And share this with somebody you care about. One warning can prevent thousands in losses. Stay safe out there.